Run With Us returns here at West Cliff Drive in Santa Cruz, California. It's been a couple years since we last did a Run With Us. I'm excited to do it. It's the first time since COVID, and we're hitting the trail on one of my favorite runs in Santa Cruz. Let's go. Here's like my favorite house on West Cliff. Hopefully you can see why. It's so cool. I love good construction. I love arts and crafts. That thing is like a castle, chalet. It's right here on the coast. Pretty amazing. So I did want to talk about, it's been 12 years I've been doing this now. Shamma Sandals has been going on for 10, and I've been running minimalist for 12 years. And I think it's like a good time to kind of stop and evaluate and see if it works, and if it's, you know, it's been beneficial. I think that's a pretty good sample, 10, 12 years. And I have to say, it has worked. You know, I've mentioned this lately. It's just kind of a time for reflection, but when I started, I was in my early 30s. And I have to say that my conditioning, my ability to run is just way higher than it was when I was in my early 30s. I don't have some of that same youthfulness that I had then. I've lost a little bit of that. My training's good though. My technique is so much better. And I'm running more comfortably. I'm running consistently. I feel good when I go out and run. And in some cases, one of the things that got me into all of this is that I just felt like I was declining. In my 30s, I just felt like I was doing what everyone else does. You get a little older, you don't run around as much, you put on some weight, and you buy some bigger pants. And that's just, you know, the way it goes. And you kind of settle in for that. Because the general premise, I thought, is that, you know, your knees, your joints, all of that, they're not gonna feel good enough to allow you to run. It would just be this painful experience. But I was wrong. Happily, I was wrong. And so basically, you know, I did the opposite of slowing down. I sped up. I trained more. I learned the technique of running minimalist. I mean, there were some problems, but along the way, mostly it just had to do with me overtraining, not really being ready for the amount that I was training. But yeah, just in general, I think that my knees feel better than when I was 30. You know, my weight is lower. It's really worked. But I think the biggest thing to all of it is you have to train for it. It doesn't just happen. Why is West Cliff such a great run? Well, that's easy. The beaches, the ocean, the coastline, the fresh air, it's all great. It's never too hot out here, or it's rare that it's too hot out here. So many good things. Nice consistent asphalt, easy to run on. No hills really, just a couple of tiny little ups and downs. But it's not great because it can be pretty crowded. And it's not too bad today, but you can have to fight your way through a lot of bikes. People are walking, taking pictures, people that are filming stuff, and kind of negotiate your way through it. There's the lighthouse, by the way. one of our great landmarks here in Santa Cruz. And now look, Santa Cruz Wharf and the boardwalk. Here we are. We're stopping at the statue of the surfer today. It's a little shorter run, only gonna do 4 miles. I was mentioning, like, I'm running more comfortably now than I ever have, and part of that is I have my basic numbers I hit on a regular basis, and I want to run tomorrow and I don't want to run too much today. So we're gonna do a 4 mile. This is basically the main parts of West Cliff. And we got the Santa Cruz Municipal Wharf. We got the boardwalk in the background. Just absolutely gorgeous day. And hope you're enjoying this. But, you know, don't increase your running too much on any given week. You know, 20%, 25% max. Then go back down to your normal amount if you want to stay healthy. It's all about consistency. If you want to run more miles, you got to increase gradually. Well, I hope you enjoyed our return to run with us out here on West Cliff Drive in Santa Cruz, California. We ran 4.07 miles, so it was a little shorter run than I normally do. I usually run at least 5, but it was great. I felt good the whole time. I had 1 mile where I pushed it pretty hard and just kind of opened it up a little bit. I think on the shorter runs, any run, it's good to do that now and then, but a lot of fun. Check it out sometime. Great to see you. Happy trails. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly content. And make sure to click the bell so that you'll be notified every time we post something new.